Leading with curiosity will change your life. But in our society, they don't want us being curious because then we're meddling. And by they, I mean persons in positions of power that stand to benefit from continued mass unconsciousness. So once you decide to be curious, you'll uncover some truths and most likely decide that it's time to stop running on autopilot. Scientists are great at being curious. I mean, their curiosity literally fuels their work. Curiosity leads to grand discoveries, not just in the outer world, but also within. Being curious actually makes life more fun and interesting. It's how you can become the observer in your life experience, which leads to self awareness. So get curious about yourself first and foremost. This is like a jump start for self discovery. Get curious about your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. Learn your likes, learn your dislikes, why you do things, why you don't do things. Why are you friends with that person? Why do you have the job you have? Really get to know yourself and realize a lot of what you see externally are reflections of what's actually going on within. You also realize that there are things or people that you can really do without. And if there's something you do that hurts you, why do you continue to do it? You'll discover that a lot of things in your life don't really have to be there. And curiosity is going to help you filter out the BS, and you just won't be able to unsee it all. Get curious about the food you're eating and why you're making those choices. You can even look back at your life and get curious about why you made certain decisions. And this is an easy way to start with curiosity because it's easier to answer now that you know what you didn't back then. And if you feel awful or bad right now, well, why is it that you feel awful or bad? And I know many people perceive it as not being that simple, but if we really dive deep, a lot of these matters are due to imbalances in aspects of our fourfold being. So while I acknowledge that life can be hard and difficult and low vibrations, be busy trying to, I also acknowledge that we have the power to choose how we perceive and experience things or situations. The bottom line is there are lessons in all of it for you and or for the people around you. And technically, on a soul level, we did sign up for some of this foolishness before coming here, which is a whole other video that I'll be making. But my point is, get curious about why you are feeling awful. What happened? When? Like, what is there for you to learn in this? What is there for you to release? And be very honest with yourself here. And if it's a pain, like, is it a pain in your left side? When did it begin? Or if you're extremely sad and depressed, when did that begin? Do you remember what it felt like before the pain or sadness? Is there a pattern here? And do you desire to change that? There is so much power in making the decision to change. I mean, Source and your spirit team, they will go hard for you when you decide. And your reality will literally bend and shift to assist you with this newfound decision to change your life. And the sooner you accept the challenge and commit, the sooner the pain and sadness can go away. Because pain and sadness are really trying to get your attention and alert you of something that is off. That's your spirit attempting to take the lead. And if you're on the path of seeking truths and reassessing your life and how you can change it to suit whatever it is that you really desire to experience, allowing your spiritual aspect to come to the forefront will help you realize that pain and suffering can be overcome by love. And I know easier said than done, but with consistency and with faith, like, life just gets a whole lot easier and more enjoyable. And you'll discover that all spiritual things really are simple. Your spirit wants you to get curious and take a look at whatever is out of balance so that we can get you happy and get things back on track with your soul plan. Get curious about the people around you, your family, your friends, your kids. Not judgmental, curious. Say to yourself, I wonder why they did that, why they said that, why they acted like that. Maybe even ask them, of course, with your best non-judgmental tone. Get curious about the society that you live in and why you really feel the need to participate in it. Our society thrives on people not questioning things, because if people get curious, they'll realize they've been played on numerous occasions, and then this gives way for people to demand something different or better. Get curious about the music that you listen to, about the content that you consume. You may even notice that most of what you consume is only because it was conveniently shoved in your face. Get curious about your culture. Get curious about the things that you believe and why. You will be surprised when you discover that a lot of the beliefs you have, you probably believe them because the people around you do, or something happened in your life that cemented that belief in your subconscious, but you don't actually believe it. My point here is that curiosity is the perfect can opener your soul can use to get you to open your eyes and assess what's going on, to see if it truly aligns with the reasons for why you agreed to come here and have this human experience at this time. And if you feel like you're a little bit rusty when it comes to being curious and need some inspiration, talk to kids. They are naturals when it comes to questioning everything. And these newer generations are coming up very differently. And a response like, because I said so, just won't fly anymore. So if you need to, tap into your inner child, because now you can and should question everything. Play around with questions like, wouldn't it be cool if? I wonder what would happen if? Or why? Eventually, you'll get down to some deep and mind-altering truths, reality-shifting truths. So stay curious and enjoy being surprised and inspired. We are magnificent, multifaceted, multidimensional beings. I mean, our souls are experiencing humanness in a walking, talking, self-healing vessel. And you don't have to do all the digging by yourself. Like, gone are the days when you have to go digging for a giant book in a sea of books. Like, we have search engines, we have AI. So keep it simple. Don't overthink it, but keep curiosity at the forefront. And you can sprinkle in a little bit of levity, like we all need that. The knowledge and awareness you're seeking will reveal itself to you in beautiful and miraculous ways tailored specifically for you. That's how important you are. So know that, believe that, and experience how leading with curiosity can help change your life.